What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. We are excited to bring you this one. Our Browns in the 2024 sim season. My friends, they are 9-1 heading into this Week 12 tilt with the 7-3 Dallas Cowboys. Massive game here as we continue to work our way through the NFC East. Look at a slightly more gray this year. Mike McCarthy, maybe he's seat feeling warmer, but Dak Prescott and pretty much the whole roster back with a couple of changes that I'll let you know about in a minute. But excited to have on the mic back after a little bit of a hiatus. Life's been crazy. Kit, how we doing?
Doing great. Yeah, life is crazy indeed. Got a lot going on. Moving up to Seattle at long last. I've been threatening to do so for a long time, so here we are. Finally got the job I needed to make that happen.
Threatening to do so. I like that. I like that. All right, baby. Our Browns are 9-1. As you can see there, I've got pinned in the comments the changes that we made in our virtual offseason virtual draft. Of course, at this point, if you've watched any of the videos, you are familiar with the roster that we've put together. 2,400 yards, 20 touchdowns for Dak Prescott. The big additions on his offensive line, will recognize him, Jed Wills. We traded them, Jed Wills, in a mid-round pick for ultimately their first-round pick, which turned into Adonai Mitchell, who doesn't really play very much because Mike Evans has been great. But we did make that trade with them. Otherwise, the rest of their offense pretty much fully intact. Tony Pollard has moved on, so their running back behind Dak right now is DeAndre Swift, coming over right there with the football, actually, as I speak, from the Philadelphia Eagles, as we played a little bit of running back shuffle in our virtual offseason. Welcome in, Big Dog. Welcome in, Karen. That's right. The better number 4 will win the game. I agree with that. 2nd and 7 now. Dak back to pass. He'll float it over the middle and dropped an interception. Cam Mitchell had it in his hands. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, great leverage there. I did that. That was odd. But lost my stream, just randomly went black there for a second. There's a big sack here for Myles Garrett coming in off the outer edge. What a sack. He ran backwards. Not going to get away from Myles doing that.
NFL leading sack for Myles. I've lost count. I think he's about 19 or 20 at this point. He is the NFL leader in sacks, and he does it again on a 3rd down. So he's been so clutch with those 3rd down sacks, and that will force Brian Anger onto the field for the first punt of the football game. Brown's able to get off the field. Undrafted rookie free agent Anaya Smith back to take it.
Yeah, so no turnover.
A kick return this time. I don't know if you saw that game, Kit.
No.
We had a kick return.
Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to really check any of the games out. I've been so busy, so very fortunate to even be here for this one, as I'm doing this just in time before my house is on an open house here. So very fortunate to be able to be on this one. But no, have not caught up on anything, so I'm completely in the dark on this season as to what's gone on. But I was going to say Cam Mitchell really did have good leverage, but we ended up with a big sack instead. It probably should have been picked, but certainly will take this.
Here's a nice run after the catch for the Chief on the first play of the game. Give him 20, beating Deron Bland over the middle. A Chief slam after a first down. Maybe a little aggressive there, Chief.
Yeah, maybe not that. That's a touchdown celebration, sir.
5 wide for Watson. He's got the snap back. Good time in the pocket. He'll zip it right side and over the head of Cooper. Donovan Wilson, the strong safety, the closest man over there to bring it, or to providing the coverage. He'll climb under center. Looks like Jerome Ford is in the backfield. He'll try the left side. He gets around the first man, Micah Parsons. And to the 50, actually, it was not Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. They're both X factors. Perfect. Both edge rushers are X factors here for the Cowboys defense. Quick little throw. Angle route to Chubb out of the backfield. He's got a nice catch, and now the Browns into Dallas territory. Gain of 13, tackled there by the rookie cornerback Kalen King out of Penn State University. Otherwise, their defense pretty much the same as last year. Parsons and Lawrence on the outsides, Mozzie Smith, Odazula, Van Der Esch, Damone Clark, Marquise Bell Remember, Trevon Diggs tore his ACL last year, or tore his Achilles or something. So he's back as well. So Deron Bland and Trevon Diggs, a very potent 1-2 punch for the Cowboys on defense. They're 7-3 here in this 2024 sim season. Back to pass for Watson once again. He'll spin out of the pocket, then he'll throw late, but he's got enough time to get it to Moore. Pushed out of bounds at the 27, sets up a 3rd and inches. 10:28 on this first quarter clock. Now play action to Chubb. Good protection. He'll throw short. Got the easy first down. Another catch for Tillman on this opening drive. First down, Browns. I formation here. Jerome Ford lining up as the fullback in front of Nick Chubb. Turn around. Give it to Chubb. He'll try the right. Bullying over his way through Van Der Esch for a gain of 8. Marquise Bell drags him to the ground and kind of shoves him when he's getting up. Chubb, nice first touch for him out of the backfield.
Yeah, it certainly was. Look, good to see that. I'd like to see a little more.
Back to pass again. Quick little out route to David Njoku, and Njoku's got the ball up to the 5. Now 1st and goal for these Browns. They'll go heavy. Watson climbs under post. Turn around. Chubb, right side. Now a juke back to the left and into the end zone. Keep the legs churning for Nick Chubb. 13 rushing touchdowns on the season for him. He has been special in the red zone. And the Browns drive right down the field to put 7 on the board first.
Yeah, special indeed. That was all willpower. We love that out of Nick Chubb. He does the work, puts it in all off season, into the season, all throughout the season, does it again right there. He is such a big part of what this offense wants to do, and love seeing him get the touch for the touchdown.
Absolutely. Kicking away now is Hopkins. 7-0 Browns lead to start the game. So, Kit, one of the changes, only the changes that we've really made are after the debacle that was losing to a rookie Bo Nix quarterback in the terrible Denver Broncos.
Yep.
All I've done is when I start the sim, I start as the non-Browns team.
Right, I knew you had made that change.
Looked so much better since then.
I was going to say, I knew you had made that change.
I have no idea why, but it's looked better.
Yep, I knew you were making the change, and I figured based on we're 9-1 or whatever you said, 7-1 or whatever you said we were, that yes, it must have worked. I was like, yeah. That's pretty wild that actually is a factor, but certainly we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, the downside is that there's no more situational coach mode, so they are still throwing more than we want them to, and I can't jump in and force them to hand the ball off anymore.
Right, and you can't pick the playbook.
But yeah, like successful. Oh, over the top! DeAndre Swift! Oh my!
Oh my, indeed.
That could have been very dangerous for his family planning. 3rd and 2. Anyway, I was going to say, we've seen successful screen passes, like to running backs. Like, it's just absolutely wild.
Cool. Well, I'll take it.
Cats and dogs living together. Yeah, I know.
I love having football that looks like football.
Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, first down. They'll stretch it left side to Swift. Can he get the corner? Not really. Browns are right there. Owusu Koromoa sticking his nose. Mike Hall Jr., who's been absolutely incredible for the Browns, rookie out of Ohio State. He's second only to Myles Garrett in sacks in the NFL right now. Prescott with a dart over the middle. He found CeeDee Lamb for a first down to the 36, and that takes them into Cleveland territory.
Hey, Darnell. Yeah, good to be back here.
Hey, Darnell. Welcome in.
Little crazy here with all the move stuff going on. I got the job that's finally going to take me to Seattle, so that's why I haven't been on the mic a lot of late, but very excited for that transition. And I happen to have one spare hour here before my house is going to be shown for an open house. So
that's right.
to get one in. So luckily we were able to get on the mic for this one.
That's right. He'll still be on the left coast, but now a little bit higher up on the left coast. Hey, James, welcome in. 3rd and 2 now. Greg Newsome on the tackle. Big, heavy set. 3 tight ends on the left side of the line. Dak under center. Turn around. Give it to Swift, and he gets skinny through the hole. Taki brings him down. But the damage was done, and a first down Cowboys. So good response drive from them. We know how potent their offense can be. Let's see if the Browns can stiffen here as we get close to the red zone. Oh, is it Thanksgiving? It must be Thanksgiving. I knew the game was on Thursday, but that's pretty cool. Browns playing the Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas.
That is cool.
Just saw the big thing on the field. I was like, oh, I guess it is. I knew it was a Thursday game because we had the old how do you want to tackle the short week question. And first down again. That's DeAndre Swift, his third catch of the day. He's been a factor. First and goal now for the Cowboys. Dak is empty. Back to pass. Browns with quick pressure. Watch out. Here comes Miles chasing, and Dak wisely chucks it into the very cool luxury field level suites. Miles was a comin', beat Jed Wills. We've seen that plenty of times in practice and in training camp in Berea. Play action. Dak rolling. Pressure. Stepping up. Hit as he throws again, and just getting rid of it. Gets up a little bit slowly that time, but seems to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely love doing this, Darnell. Obviously, I would be on more if I could, but I'll get past this phase of chaos, and we'll the season of chaos in my life will be over at a point, and so then I'll be more available to be back on, which I'll certainly enjoy doing.
Browns do hold in the red zone and in the gold zone, particularly with the first and goal situation now. 3 incomplete passes later, courtesy of the pressure and Brandon Aubrey, last year's rookie kicker sensation after playing in the XFL or the AFL or wherever he came from. Absolutely incredible find for them. 7-3, Browns lead after the majority of this first quarter. Watson back out onto the field. So again, he was very, very efficient. Has had the last few games where he's been a little bit more turnover prone. One game he turned the ball over 4 times just by himself. But Browns, and particularly the defense, here's Cooper, nice throw over the middle. The Browns, particularly on defense, have done a really nice job of keeping their team in these games. 16 yards for Coop and a first down.
Well, that's exactly what the real Browns did this last season, and certainly hope to see some improvement on offense, especially in the turnover department, because that was a big bugaboo for them this season. And if they can get that cleaned out and get the offense, kind of living up to the expectations a little bit more, especially if they can stay away from those injuries, which really hurt them. Some really good things could happen on offense, and then if you can pair that with that awesome defense, look out, great things are going to come.
First catch of the day for Mike Gesicki. Again, we signed him after cut day. The Raiders, I think, had picked him up and just cut him. And I was like, I'll take a 79 rated Mike Gesicki to be our second tight end. So he is that. He's got a nice catch for 18 and a first down. Very quickly back into Dallas territory. Yes, USFL. Thanks, James. I couldn't remember. And now that they've merged, I'm even more confused about which one was which. So.
Right.
Throw left side. Knocked away. Good coverage by Diggs. First time that Mike Evans has even been targeted. He has been sensational for the Browns. Him and Cooper, with Moore in the middle, have been a really potent combination for this passing game, which has Watson leading the NFL in yardage, but not in touchdowns. What a catch by Evans on cue to the 8-yard line. Snags it out of the air. First down and goal for the Browns.
Yeah, I heard you talking about how quiet he had been in this game. He's like, watch this. Beautiful little comeback there. Just snatches it out of the air. That was beautiful body control. As you expect from the big man out there on the perimeter. Great play from Mike Evans.
Brings the first quarter to a close here at Negion Sports. 7-3, but the Browns with the first and goal as we flip it over to the other side of the field here. It's a Thanksgiving Day game. Thanksgiving of 24. Watson steps up to the 3 to the 2. Down at the 1-yard line. Whew, I like to see him slide there, but he had a nose for the end zone, and he's down at the 1.
Yeah, he nearly had it. A good chance, but does take the contact, which you don't like to see.
Chubb into the end zone and a touchdown for the Browns. Again, so many of their scores this season. Again, Watson has a bajillion yards, but about 20 to 25th in the league in touchdown passes because Nick Chubb has like 15 rushing touchdowns or something crazy because they get down and then he just pounds it in. So 14-3 now with this kick pending. It's been a great offensive start for the Browns here in this game. 7 plays, 76 yards, and the big one to Mike Evans right at the end of the first quarter really got it going. James, you have some. I mean, you've got bodies down there. I thought you guys loved Tommy Tremble. Yeah, exactly. I don't care how they do it either, big dog. Love it. They keep winning games. All right, 14-3. Guys, appreciate you being on with us today. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. We're up 10 over the last week or so, so thank you. If you are one of our new subscribers, we really appreciate that here in the 2024 simulated season after a completely virtual draft and off season. Again, you can go back and watch recap videos on both of those if you want to see where your favorite players or your favorite rookie prospects ended up. I've pinned a message for who the Browns have added in our virtual off season as we continue to try to make a push to hoist the Lombardi. And again, so far right now at 9-1, they are the power ranked third best team in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, a perfect 10-0 right now, are just absolutely rolling. And I think the Seahawks, speaking of Kit moving back to Seattle, I think the Seahawks are like 9-2 or 8-2. I think they're the best team in the NFC with rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy. There they are at 8-2. Rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Anyway, appreciate you guys being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance, we'd appreciate that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and all of those things as well. Just have bodies, that's all they are. Okay. Well, now I know. I just know I didn't have to pick anybody up for you. Option keeper Watson with room 10, 15, 20 more yards down the field. What a run there. Beautiful play call from Dorsey and Stefanski. And it's a first down, Browns. Nice blocking. Look at DeJuan Jones just absolutely baptized Donovan Wilson there on that replay.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Certainly a special look from him. DeJuan is so powerful and so big. He just absolutely manhandled him there.
Well, and if you've seen his high school basketball highlights, like he's nimble. He's got some agility. He can dunk. Like he's not just a big fat guy.
No,
he looks like a big fat guy. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns.
He's got all that for sure, and then some.
Try a little RPO quickly to Cooper, and he's not able to bring it in. Or maybe he was 2nd and 5. I guess maybe he did catch it and then got tackled right away.
Interesting. I didn't think he caught it either.
On the way to the ground. I don't know, but somehow it's 2nd and 5. We'll take it. I was just saying, 2nd and 5. I guess we'll take it. Now 3rd and 16. That's a very Chubb stat line. 4 carries, 16 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's been kind of par for the course for his season so far. Low yardage, high touchdowns. Here's a quick throw, and Cooper gets a shot from Bell, but holds on, and another first down for the Browns. Hey, Keith, welcome in.
Well, he's also been in the passing game, too. I mean, they had that nice little angle route to him over the middle that was good for a first down. That was an important part, but I'm sure that was also part of the success. When you start to pass, spread the ball around and go away from the run game, you still want to keep the running backs involved, especially when you got a Nick Chubb. So getting him involved in the passing attack at least is going to be part of that. Speaking of which,
another example of it right there. Yeah, I was going to say, right on cue. Try to swing it to him, but a good tackle by Donovan Wilson in space. And Chubb will actually lose 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Ford checks into the game as the de facto fullback. 10:05 on this first half clock. Chubb now. Nice cut to the 10, to the 5, to the 3. Watch out, Trevon Diggs. I'm getting to the end zone. A first half hat trick for Nick Chubb with his 3rd rushing touchdown.
And what vision that was to the hole. A really nice lead block up the hole by Ford here. Look at him on the nice side. Just enough of a delay there to keep the linebacker out of the play, and then Chubb just with a beautiful cut prior to it, seeing the opening off to the left, and then able to get himself into the end zone through Diggs. through that contact. That was really impressive.
Sure was. What a play. Hopkins puts it through now. Again, this is just a perfect kind of microcosm for what their offense has been, where it's like Watson does the 20s to 20s part, and then Chubb takes over, and he's just had a nose for the end zone so far here in this simulated season. Now 21-3, still 9:56 in the second quarter. Browns outgaining Dallas 211-66. And now they're just going to be able to pin their ears back and get after Dak. He's going to get rid of this football quickly. Jake Ferguson gets a gain of 5.
Yeah, thanks for that, Keith. I very much
big dog,
appreciate
he's
it.
not.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was going to say, Keith, I appreciate being back on. It's been a minute, as you all know, and a little season of chaos going on over here for my life as I'm in the process of. I just got a job, as that should have been picked. Just got a job that will take me up to Seattle at long last, and so still in the middle of that. This house I'm standing in right now is going to be shown later today for an open house. So we had just about a little over an hour to get this in, and fortunately we were able to bring it together so that I could be on at least for this one. But maybe another lengthy absence for a while for me, but it was good to get on this one at least.
8:42 and counting. Another first down for the Cowboys. Play action. They'll go to the fullback, Hunter Lupke. He'll pick up 0 yards on the catch. Nice defense for the Browns.
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations from all of us. Yeah, I've known about it for a minute, and I've alluded to the fact that you had some life transitions, but I didn't want to steal your thunder.
Yeah,
so
no worries. I very much appreciate
that. To get on
that.
and talk about it here with some of the peeps.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited for my new transition. I'll be flying for FlexJet. So that is, I got a conditional offer from them, which will take me up to Seattle because I can live almost anywhere I want to with FlexJet. But yeah, I'll be flying for them. So it's a fractional corporate jet gig where I fly around BizJets and the owners. So pretty excited about that.
So if you got that private plane money, but you don't want to own your own private plane, you call Kit and he'll fly you around. There you go.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Maybe we need to get that FlexJet sponsorship. We got to get that FlexJet sponsorship. We'll just put a little trademark back in the corner of the screen, and Denzel's like, stop talking about it. I want to pick this ball off. First down, Brown.
Well, we had 3 should-have-been interceptions. That one goes. The other 2 didn't, but that one certainly, as you saw in the hands, Denzel's not going to let that one go by as he takes that one away beautifully, as he has been, the few times I have been able to hop on, I've seen him making interceptions almost every time. So good to see him in the action again.
Yeah, Ward and Garrett have been absolutely incredible leading the defense, both respectively leading in sacks and interceptions over the season. Nice throw over the middle, and Elijah Moore really starting to come into his own as the true slot receiver between Evans and Cooper. And again, with the Chief as well, they've had such a potent passing attack, especially yardage-wise. Now here comes Chubb, left side, good protection and good blocking rather, and he's going to pick up 8. Before the rookie Kalen King brings them to the ground. So, James, I actually haven't gone in and looked to see if Baltimore has any injuries or if they just kind of came back down to earth. I mean, they kind of really overachieved. As here's Antonio Gibson, another one of our free agent pickups. His second carry gets a first down. Meant to be more of a receiving back. He has a couple of packages as well. But, yeah, I'm not sure why they're... The entire, Cincinnati's 5-5, Pittsburgh's I think 4-6. Like the whole AFC North is just kind of down right now, which I would take in real life.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take a look there, Sean. Always like hearing somebody that models their route running off of Cooper. His stuff is top tier in the NFL. Certainly love seeing him run his routes because he is an absolute technician.
Yep. University of Florida. Nice levels concept there. They go to the second level, and that puts Mike Evans in the zone. Now another first and goal for the Browns. 4:30 on this first half clock. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports joining you now. Quick throw left side. Caught it at the goal line, but apparently the ball didn't cross the plane. So here we go again with the second and goal, rather, from the 1. And could Chubb get 4 first-half touchdowns? The answer is yes. No, apparently the knee down. Van Der Esch somehow able to get his knee down. I thought he was in for sure.
I thought so too. That looked easily over, but the refs say no.
This time he's going to throw, and I think it's going to be a roughing. Cooper, the recipient of the touchdown. Let's see what this flag is. Cameraman thinks that it's Odezua, and there it is, the personal foul. Roughing the passer, so it counts. Watson pays the price, throws a 0-yard touchdown pass, apparently. And the Browns continue to build this big lead in Dallas.
Yep, getting to be quite into the blowout territory here, although still first half, lots of football yet to play, and certainly want to make sure the Browns button down the hatches here and don't allow this stadium to get back into the game.
Nope indeed. Here's Turpin from the goal line. Tony Fields will bring him down at the 20. Nice tackle from a dead sprint. Tony Fields just levels him.
Yeah, that was good technique. Really nice form from Tony Fields.
Cowboys.
Yeah, really nice form. I like that tackle, but definitely laid the wood.
Jet sweep right there. Obo Okoronkwo says, I'm going to set the edge. That jet sweep is not going to work. Nice TFL there for Obo. 2nd and 12. Dak under center. Back to pass. Good protection this time. He'll take a quick throw over the middle to tight end.
Well, those are the kind of
Jake
tackles.
Ferguson, and that's where Taki lays the wood.
Yeah, those are the kind of tackles you don't want to see from Taki. They're just trying to put his shoulder into him. Yeah, it knocked him down, and fortunately for him, that time it works. There's a big sack here from Myles Garrett. Gets another one, his second. But yeah, you don't want to see those tackles because you don't wrap those up and just try to rely on the contact. If they maintain balance, you're in really bad position now and potentially giving up a really big play. So you don't ever want to do that. That fortunately goes Taki's way that time, but poor technique.
Mm-hmm. So Myles again, another 3rd down sack. He has been incredible with that so far, especially this season. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, when is he going to make impact plays? And it's like he has made so many impact plays for us so far in this sim season. Now, 2nd and 10, $1.50 on this first half clock. Browns are going to get the second half kick to boot. So the Cowboys really here in trouble. Here's Evans, and he holds on. 3rd and 3. Dangerous little throw there. Took a shot, but his 4th catch is complete, and he's still in the zone. I don't even know what his X factor is, but he's in the zone now. 3rd and 3. Watson. Straight drop. Quick throw right side. Got the Chief for a first down. Easy pitch and catch. So, again, we're still using kind of the hybrid Buffalo Bills playbook. Again, bringing some of those Ken Dorsey aspects over. And it has, obviously, 9-1, been very successful for the Browns. And we've seen a couple of different things, like that little tight end sort of like flare route, which has been very effective, particularly on short yardage games. Now Watson, good protection again, and this one's going to be swatted away by Deron Bland. It's been a very interesting mix of a lot of like short passes and then like boom over the top deep shot. So it's been a really kind of a fun sort of rope-a-dope technique.
Sounds like his X factor is double me, which means he makes aggressive catches when in single man coverage.
Oh, double me. Okay, well there you go. 28-3 now. Watson again on a 3rd and 10. Left side throw open, except he didn't catch it that time because he must not have been doubled apparently.
Well, no,
or actually, I guess he was out of the X factor at that point. But Evans unable to bring it in.
He was out of the X factor. He's looking for. He does better in single man coverage. That's why it's double me. The idea being like if he's in single man coverage, he's pretty much going to make the catch. But he was out of the zone for that one. which I don't know what takes him out of the zone, but something had.
Credit Trevon. Something had. Credit to Deron Bland for the good coverage. Now Dustin Hopkins gets his first 3 of the game. After, of course, his extra points count for him. Nice tackle by the rookie Edgerrin Cooper, middle linebacker, Texas A&M. So 31-3 now. It was a decent end of half drive even for the Browns. And Dustin Hopkins remains perfect. He has not missed a single field goal this season with a long of 57.
Wow.
He's been very good.
Yeah, I'll say.
31-3, setting up screen, and Mike Hall Jr. along with Dalvin Tomlinson. And again, we know the screen pass woes, Dallas. You just can't call them. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. 2nd and 21. They're doing it again, and he's able to, he actually gets it off to Swift, and Swift actually goes to the wrong direction, but does pick up positive yards. I thought we were about to see a safety there. 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it almost was.
And they'll just decide to hand it off, and there's some Boo Birds here in Dallas.
Yep, Boo Birds coming
After
out
a
here.
Handoff on the 3rd and long.
Wearing their stars. Those Boo Birds are out to play.
Browns have 24 seconds and 1 timeout. Let's see if Stefanski is just content to, no, they're going to spread them out. Why not?
Right. I mean, it's good field position. I
Insult
get
to
it.
Injury here. Watson over the middle, got Evans near the 50. And they're going to call the timeout, or was that it?
Looks like they're going to let it go.
Yeah, I guess they're just going to let them run out. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Dunn.
Well, that was a pretty good half of football for the Browns. They lead 31-3. They have been dominant on both sides of the football. Defense has been great. Denzel has an interception. Miles has several sacks. Nick Chubb, 3 first-half rushing touchdowns. Watson has the 4th on a pass to Cooper, and they're going to get the football back here right now. Week number 12. Our Sim Browns are 9-1. Getting the second half kick. And yes, Kit is back on the mic with me today. Don, good to see you on, my friend. Wendell, we've just been dominant, both sides of the football. Getting stops when we need them. Miles has a couple of big 3rd down sacks. Denzel's got a pick. Browns have been efficient, haven't turned the football over, and Nick Chubb's been taking care of business down when we get into the red zone with 3 rushing touchdowns.
Probably should have been 4.
2nd and 5 here. Yes, and it could have been. Maybe should have been. Back to pass. Watson, right side, caught by Cooper. Little post on that right edge. Coop able to bring it in. Nice safe catch going to the turf, and a 1st down Browns. That first down after the half, always a good one. Help you set up the rhythm here. Moore now shifts all the way to the outside, setting up Cooper into the slot, giving him different looks. And they'll go 2 more on the right side. And again, another short pass. Tackle made by the rookie Kalen King, Penn State University cornerback.
That is as quiet as a tube here in Arlington.
Yeah, sure is. Their other high draft choice is Jalen Polk, one of the 3 receivers from the University of Washington that Michael Penix probably helped make a lot of money. Obviously, Rome O'Dunes is a dropped interception. Jalen McMillan and then Jalen Polk. So those are the 2 sort of impact rookies, as we have seen a couple of plays from Kalen King in the slot. Browns are going to go ahead and punt here. 4th and inches, that dropped interception. No need to go do anything crazy here. Bajorquez gets his first punt of the game, and it goes into the end zone.
Yeah, a little bit of a Bronx cheer there for the punt unit coming out on the field. For the Browns managing to get off the field are the Dallas Cowboys.
They're going to go trips to the left side. Looks like the Browns are manned up right on it. Ward's still in the zone. They'll go play action. Miles was coming. Left side throw. Tipped and almost picked. Emerson had a shot and Thornhill had a shot. Incomplete is the result.
Yeah, that would have been an absolute salt in the wound right then. But very, very nearly a taken away ball there.
They try to go after Ward again, and he somehow floats to the ground because he's a godlike player right now. Defying gravity there. But yes, as somebody said earlier, maybe Sean, they're going to learn they got to stop throwing at him because he has been elite so far. Left side throw wide open, but it's the wrong guy. Thornhill to the 20, to the 15. Dak threw it short. CD kept running the go ball, and Thornhill couldn't believe it went right to him.
Yeah, a little miscommunication here. They saw different coverages between Dak and Lamb. Lamb actually had a step because Thornhill actually settled underneath and recognized where the ball was going, ran the route better than the receiver did. So CeeDee Lamb kept going, a little miscommunication. It ends up in an easy pick. And now great field position, and that salt is right back into the wound.
Play action, left side, caught for a touchdown, Mike Evans, his 9th of the season, and the Browns are pouring it on here in Dallas now. This is almost one of those games where if I was controlling the Browns, I would put like DTR and the backups in, but I do not have control to do that.
Indeed, yeah, that absolutely, the single strike to the end zone really caps it off for that, the whole interception that they just took away. But really a big emphatic statement here for the Browns, really taking over this game and taking advantage of how quiet it is here in Arlington.
It's a special teams tackle by that first-round pick that we got here from the Cowboys, Adonai Mitchell, out of Texas. So 38-3, look at that, 333-91 in total yards. It is a beat down here in Jerry World on a Thanksgiving Day game, week number 12 of this 2024 NFL simulated season. You're listening to Kit and Phil. We are Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on with us now. Turn around, stretch it to Swift. Left side, still running down 38-3. Got to respect it. He's actually been pretty okay. 10 for 44 for DeAndre Swift. Yep, somebody moved. But I don't think that it was Zadarius Smith. And it was not. First and 15 for these Cowboys, AT&T Stadium. Not quite as cool as the NOS Dome.
Wendell, we don't know that yet.
We don't know yet. Yeah, I was going to say, go ahead.
Doesn't come out officially until later in the process. You can't expect that until camp season when they release the official schedules. Shortly after the draft.
We do play the Cowboys this year. I don't know if it's in Dallas, though. I think we know where we play them in real life, but we don't know when we play them. Is that right? I think the home games and away games are already predetermined.
Right. I think they are.
So I don't know if we play Dallas at home or if we play them at Dallas. So I suppose if there's a chance we go to Dallas, there's always a chance that it could be the Thanksgiving Day game. That'd be pretty fun.
But Madden seems to think so here we are.
Trips to the left side. Yeah, there you go. CeeDee Lamb. He's been very quiet today. He'll catch this one for 9. Now just over. Hey, J1, welcome in. Yes, okay, so we do play them at home. That's what I thought. I think for whatever reason, Madden kind of flips them backwards as we're going to get a touchdown. Finally, DeAndre Swift on that sort of go route from the backfield, and Newsome just couldn't quite keep up with him. And the first touchdown of the game goes to the Cowboys, DeAndre Swift from Dak Prescott. Yeah, that sounds right, James. Yep. Mid-May, they would make a big deal about it. Again, we know who we're playing and where they're playing them. We just don't know when. And again, Madden has all the opponents correct, but it's not smart enough to know the home and the away parts. Or the when parts, obviously.
If so, Don, I would be
I'm not going to answer that for Kid. I
was going to say, if so, I would be honored. That man is a legend.
Yeah, I don't know if he fancies himself more as a Doug Deacon or more as a Nathan Zagura. Both doing very well, or did and are doing very well at the color commentary job for the Browns. So 38-10. Browns giving up their first touchdown of the game here halfway through the third quarter. Throw into traffic again, but again, the quick passing game has been an effective one for the Browns for much of this season. Yeah, Don, I hear you, but I don't think this team is quite like 72 Dolphins good, so I'm not sure if a perfect season would have been in the cards, and even 9-1 might not be fully realistic just because the league is so tough, but it certainly has been a fun run. Now taking off, he'll tuck it to the 45 to the 50, 45 to the 40, gets a block to the 30 and gets pushed out of bounds at the 26. Watson escapability at 100 right now, and he got around the corner and he didn't just step out of bounds, he kept fighting. Good blocking down the field as well, frees him up for a huge gain.
Yeah, credit Mike Evans. Look at him just bring a critical block for an extra 10 yards there. Just recognizing the fact that that Watson was breaking loose, realized he could get back into the play, gets himself upfield, gets a block, and Watson does the rest.
And this time the play action is covered well. Like a max protect play action shot play, and Watson just tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, technically counting as a sack for DeMarcus Lawrence. 2nd and 12. Blitz coming. They pick it up nicely. Do the Browns. That gives Watson time to throw to a wide open Chief for a touchdown. David Njoku into the end zone. Touchdown Browns, but you got to give a strong assist to the O-line for the blitz pickup on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Great pickup there as you see. And wow, was he open. Just absolute beat in stride to Njoku. And I mean, that was easy. Made it looking easy out there on the perimeter, and certainly love seeing that, as this one is an absolute blowout.
Sure was. And that looked like that was DeMarcus Lawrence trying to cover David Njoku, like your defensive end, really?
Yeah.
That's the play we have dialed up here?
Not a good
Mike
plan.
Zimmer?
Not a good plan.
Not a good plan indeed. Oh my. Well, this one has gone off the rails. 45-10. Browns with the 5-touchdown lead here. Still 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place that you're going to find full-length NFL Sims with live original commentary. We appreciate you guys being on with us. Again, welcome. We've had about 10 new subscribers in the last couple weeks. Welcome to you guys as we continue to get closer and closer to our next milestone. Oof. Dropped pick by Newsom.
Yeah, third
closer
one.
and closer to our next milestone of 1,100 subscribers. So we really, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. And keep hitting that like button because that helps to continue to grow the audience, which, again, has expanded a lot over the last couple weeks. So that's fun to see. We really appreciate it. Dak now back to pass. He'll throw quickly. He's got an open Ferguson for a first down. Thornhill makes the tackle at the 41.
That sounds fun, Sean.
Are you, Sean? Yeah, I mean, depending on when the date gets released, if it works with my schedule, I will strongly consider it too. Oh, you tried to go at Denzel again, and the Warden gets a brace. Oh, my.
Oh, my. Yeah, that was fun. Look at him up high point this. If we get a replay of this, watch him high point this ball. This is just a beautiful play. Denzel Ward is just a master at this stuff. He's not that tall, but he is tall enough to make plays over receivers like that, and he just has those ups and just such a sense for the ball. He's so good at that. And makes up for the fact that Newsom just missed one. So 3 missed, but Denzel has 2.
Just wild. Browns defense is for real once again. And at least if our sim has anything to say, they've been better on the road. Here's Watson, and he'll try. Oof, takes a shot. Slide, please. Oh, he's a little slow to get up. Okay, he'll be all right. Again, injuries are turned on. They're just kind of low. But don't want to see shots like that, especially when you're up 35. Just slide, buddy.
Yep. No point. It's not helping your team any if you get injured.
3rd and 5 for the Browns now.
Although you might feel better about that one play, but I mean, we're going to win this one, so we don't have to have that one play. So please just stay healthy because we need you for the next games.
Dart to the left side, Mike Evans. Again, this has been kind of a classic Deshaun game for this season. He's got high completion numbers, high yardage, and 1 touchdown. Or I guess he has 2 now. 2 touchdowns. Here comes Chubb. Nice cut. He'll go for 6. Does Nick Chubb. Down to 3 minutes to go. You can bet your bottom dollar, Wendell, that Nagy Sports will have an Ohio State dynasty in full effect. Quick throw right side, 1st down. Got Elijah Moore to the 44. But yeah, I mean, he's going to have 30 completion. I mean, that's why I said our receivers have crazy stats with catches and yards, just not a ton of touchdowns. As he tried to go for Evans, and Evans was double covered. Willie Cooker, go Bucks, over there on that side. One of the new formations from the Bills playbook. Kind of puts the Chief on a little bit of a wing on the right side. Caught by Cooper in traffic. Sheesh, nice catch. They'll pick up 6 now. And again, the short passing game, and then shot play. Short passing game, shot play. It's very tough to stay disciplined for the Cowboys back there, especially when they can't really generate pressure with all the short passes. And then right down the seam for a big gainer goes Evans. Just a perfect example here of what this Bills hybrid offense has started to look like for us.
Yep. Just trying to make the point for you here is Madden as they just call the play, and just like you're talking about, all that short underneath work, and all of a sudden take a seam shot up the middle, and that's exactly what they're looking to do.
I think he was there, Don, although I have watched absolutely 0 combine footage.
Ditto. Yeah.
It's been
Zero
a
for me
very
also.
busy week with the start of my volleyball season as well. So, yes, and I know Kit hasn't been watching any either. So, my combine chat is going to be low.
Yeah, also my prospect knowledge is very, very low. Haven't done any of the research I would normally have been doing this time of the year, as I've been much more focused on other things.
Yeah, we still got some time. Pre-draft, I guess. 15 minutes left. Flip the field, 45-10. The Browns knocking on the door again. I know you got stuff going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say go into finish the move, and I go right into starting the new job and training and all of it. So it's gonna be a bit of a roller coaster for quite a while here.
Could have some plane trips from city to city where you could be reading the Beast if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopkins' kick is up and in again, 48-10. Browns again rolling away with this.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Karen, very much so. Certainly missed all of you, and missed being around. Obviously, a lot going on in my life with the move up to Seattle and the new job and everything, but very excited to be able to hop on the mic for this one in the spare hour I had between getting home from taking my daughter to the airport to fly to Seattle. She'll be there a week ahead of me, and then now I have an open house scheduled for this afternoon. So this was the spare hour I had. It just so happened Phil was available and wanted to run us in, so here we are.
There you go. Yeah, if anybody is in the North LA area would like to have Kit's house, it'd be nice to get that taken care of.
Yeah,
I'll give you a little extra Nagy Sports deal.
It's flying for FlexJet, Don. So I got a conditional offer from FlexJet. They're fractional airline, basically. It's like timeshares on a private jet kind of a thing, where I fly the owners around for FlexJet.
Prescott throw right side. DeAndre Swift, good tackle by Cam Mitchell. Cam Mitchell's played really well for us here in the sim season when they go a true dime package. He's had some good coverage moments and some big-time tackles, so good to see him kind of taking the next step. Dak somehow in the zone, and Miles says, how about you go away? Another third down sack, his third of the game for Myles Garrett.
Yep, hat tricks all around. Nick Chubb's got his, now Miles has got his, and certainly exciting here in a massive blowout.
Prescott on a 4th and 9. He'll try right side. Just didn't even give him a chance. CeeDee Lamb was 3 yards out of bounds, and Isaiah Simmons excited about that one. Browns getting another turnover on downs here with 11:53. And again, throw this thing in chew clock mode. Let's get out of here, boys.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8.5 on the high kick.
If only I could do it myself. There you go, an 8.5 on the high kick. All right. At least they handed it off. Let's see if they are. Oh, they are going to go chew clock. Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We needed that.
See, I can't make them do it, but they can. Right side run for Chubb. Again, just 14 carries. I do like that they're keeping his body from taking hits. A good mix of Ford and Gibson. Chubb hasn't had a game with more than about 16 or 17 carries in it so far, which has been nice. Watson, now he's in trouble, feels the pressure. He'll tuck it, 40 to the 35. He takes another forearm shiver, holds on to the football, and he's going to be the leading rusher, which has happened more than a couple of times this season. Another impact run for a first down. But gosh, I wish he would slide. A pulling Petonio, and Chubb will find the hole. Good gain of 3 to the right side. Donovan Wilson brings him down. 151 yards rushing now for the Browns. Watson under center, Posick. Turn around. Antonio Gibson's turn to get a couple of yards. He's got 3 carries in this game. Again, signed him to be more as kind of that truly traditional receiving threat back. But he's had some effective runs for the Browns as well.
Yeah, a little kind of playing that scat role from what I've seen.
Here's Chubb. Yeah, trying. It's hard to exactly pinpoint which formations have more passes and runs, but he's got his fair share of formation subs, as does Jerome Ford, all in an effort to keep Nick Chubb for as long as possible. Cowboys are going to get the stop. Mike McCarthy, maybe a little bit of overexcitement over there. Kind of scoreboard here, buddy. Hopkins' kick is up, and it is good. Now 51-10 as we have the 50 burger here on Thanksgiving Day in Dallas.
Yeah, that one's a bit of a read the room kind of moment for McCarthy there, as certainly not the most exactly. Not the most excited crowd, nor should they be.
No. Well, if we're giving out the galloping gobbler here on Thanksgiving Day, kid, who's your? You got a couple of prime candidates. Who would you give your MVP of the Browns game to?
That's a tough question. I think I'd have to give it to Denzel Ward for MVP, just because those were really athletic plays, both of them. Okay. Just really well done and very impressive, as he is in the zone too. But yeah, probably Ward.
Mm-hmm. Done. Good tackle there from Ward, chasing streaking across the field, Jake Ferguson, Wisconsin Badger Jake Ferguson. Kind of filled in nicely for Dalton Schultz last year. Gave them a nice option there. Now Prescott pressured, coming all around him. He'll spin, he'll throw, and it's picked by M.J. Emerson. He wants a piece too now. Interception number 4 for Dak. And the Demolition Dogs are cooking here in Dallas.
Yeah, the old snowball effect went down here for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott the unfortunate beneficiary of that particular effect, as we see his fourth in this game. The aforementioned Denzel Ward has half of those, and then MJ gets his first there. That was a really nice interception in its own right.
Yes, big dog, 51. They've had no answer for us. Chubb's got 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns for Watson, a couple of field goals, maybe 3 field goals for Hopkins in this one. Defense has been solid. Miles has 3 sacks. Dak's thrown 4 picks. It's just been a brown and orange kind of day here on Thanksgiving. Week number 12, and our Browns will go 10-1 to start this simulated season. Ball comes out. Where is it at? And I think finally Dallas falls on it.
Yeah, it looked
we'll
like he
see
was
if
down,
this one
though.
gets reviewed. It certainly seemed like Chubb was down.
Yeah. Not that it'll particularly matter, just hurts in the old turnover margin column there. That knee is super down. That's no way that's a fumble. His backside was down before it
unless
came
they're
loose.
trying to say that he was laying on the guy. Yeah. Unless they're trying to say he was like laying on the other player, therefore not actually contacting the ground. And here comes the booth review. A very late booth review.
Previous play is under review.
But
Don, I can check. I think it's probably like 7 or 8. I mean, he has it all the way until he's sitting on the ground. Now, it does look like it's a little bit jostly at that point. We'll see. Not touching anything, and it looks like they will give it back. Setting up a 4th and 4, which just means the Browns are able to punt and run some more clock.
Yep.
Don, I can check after the season, but I'm pretty sure it's like 8 or 9. Like, he's got a boatload.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Otherwise, the rest of the league, I mean, you can see these records scrolling across the bottom with very few exceptions. Like, everybody is at 4 or 5 or 6 wins. And then there are a few outliers on either side. But it's a very, very tightly packed. Again, that is the goal of the NFL, right? They want everybody to be decently good. They want everybody to be 8-8. That's what it's designed to be. So, happening right on schedule for the Madden folks here.
Yeah, I
Nice
suppose
hit by Thornhill to dislodge the football.
I suppose 9-8 or 8-9 now. I wonder which side they favor of that now that it no longer can be 8-8.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, Don. I don't know how many. I don't know if Kit has the Google machine close by. CeeDee Lamb's going to get a nice big gainer. What is Denzel Ward's career interception numbers?
Stand by one.
That's good for a Cowboys.
1st and 10 after that long gainer. Throw over the middle and knocked away that time. Cam Mitchell again. He just keeps showing up. Maybe in a position to render Greg Newsome not somebody you want to pay a ton of money to, but we'll see. Newsome, of course, has been already popped as a superstar this season and has been very good in the slot for us. 3rd and 10. Motion coming. He's got an empty backfield.
Career high is 3. He's had that 3 times. He's had 3
Spinning.
interceptions in a season.
So what is his career total?
15.
9?
15 total.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah, 15 total. And then 3 seasons that he's had 3 interceptions each. All other seasons he's had at least 2.
Gotcha. So 3 is his season high, 15 for his career. So
Yep.
there you go, Don. So yes, he's clearly broken his personal season best. 3:37 on this 4th quarter clock. Again, just trying to tick this thing down to triple zeros and not let anybody get hurt in the process. Watson and company, again, 492 to 270, more than doubling in them up. Actually, almost doubling them up. I can math. Here's a quick throw left side to Moore. And he'll pick up 3. Again, it's just so efficient. 32 of 40 It's just this kind of offense that they've really dialed in. I'm not sure if that's what the Bills usually look like, but this is what Madden thinks the Bills look like, and it's been pretty darn effective for us. Setting up a 3rd and 5 here. Yeah, I don't know if he'll match. He could match 3 today. I don't know if he's going to match 15 today. 3rd and 5. Snapping the ball with 2 seconds. Quick whoop. Maybe tripped. He had the first down if he wanted with his legs. Instead tried to let it go late and ended up just turfing it in front of the feet of Elijah Moore. Otherwise, could have just run that for an easy first down, and Bojorquez will have to punt again. Left foot's this one. Bojorquez, another free agent that feels like a no-brainer that the Browns resign, and another special teams tackle for the rookie linebacker Edgerrin Cooper, who again was in line to start until free agency hit and the opportunity to go with Isaiah Simmons was taken. Trips to the right side again. 2:05 on this 4th quarter clock. Browns putting a hurting on Dallas here. I wonder if next year's Madden will have ready, here we go, when Prescott's the quarterback. They're trying to stay true to the game. I think it has Rodgers saying green 18, right? That's his thing, green 18. Every quarterback, and Peyton had Omaha and all that stuff. Like everybody's kind of has their own thing. Quick throw left side, and another short gain. 51st pass attempt for Dak, and he just now eclipses 300 yards. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Game's not over. I think it's pretty much over. Miles coming again. How about 4 sacks today for him?
4 indeed.
Sheesh.
There he is.
He's trying to take that galloping gobbler from Ward.
Yep, that might do it. Four sacks is kind of hard to take. 2 interceptions, 4 sacks. What's more impactful? And certainly for the fact that some of those sacks were drive killers. This one not quite, but certainly, or might end up being if they don't get anything here.
Oh, he's coming again. Now Obo gets home. He'll share another one with the rookie Mike Hall. 6 sacks now for the Demolition Dogs. And a 4th and 23, and they'll punt, because why not? Brian Anger, still the punter in Dallas. Fair catch called for at the 22-yard line. Now 12 seconds to go in the game. Watson and company out for one more play, likely. Well. There's a run for Antonio Gibson. This one's going to be a Browns dub, 51-13. What a game. What a game. Kit, why don't you go ahead and wrap it up here, and we'll get to some stats.
Well, it was not much in question pretty much throughout the game. Browns came to play today as they absolutely walloped the Dallas Cowboys on both sides of the ball. They were absolutely dominant on offense. Nick Chubb with 3 touchdowns. He had his hat trick. We had 4 sacks for Myles Garrett. He was outstanding as well. Denzel Ward with 2 picks, 4 interceptions on Dak Prescott, and an absolute just dismantling of Dallas here in Arlington.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to see if there were any highlights worth showing, but not right now. Look at that score meter. It was just like, okay, Browns, and Browns. 51-13. Let's look at some statistics for this one. Dak, 29-51, 300 on the dot. He had the 1 touchdown, the 4 interceptions. 10 for 44 for Swift. He played pretty well. They just were out of it too early to keep running. 8 for 72 for a touchdown out of the air for Swift. He is the one who caught the touchdown pass. 8 for 68 for Ferguson. 7 for CeeDee Lamb and a drop. Just 2 for Gallup, 2 for Schoonmaker, 1 for Hendershot, and just 1 for Brandon Cooks today. Defensively speaking, Marquise Bell, 12 tackles, 12 for Hooker as well. 11 for Diggs, 10 for Wilson, 9 for Damone Clark. So all defensive backs and 1 linebacker leading your tackles. A half sack for each today. Mozzie Smith and DeMarcus Lawrence combined on it. And again, no other turnovers for the Browns after that one was called back when Chubb was down. Watson today, 32 of 41, 335. That's 78% completions, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 125 was the rating. Chubb, 20 for 62 and the 3 touchdowns. 5 for 68 for Watson, 4 for 17 for Gibson, 4 for 21. So all the running backs averaging more than 3 a clip today. A good thing to see. 9 for 126 and a touchdown for Evans despite 2 drops. 8 for 87 and a touchdown for the Chiefs. 6 for 46 and a touchdown for Coop. 5 for Moore, 2 for Tillman, 1 for Gesicki and Chubb, and apparently a drop for Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He'll be credited with a drop. 10 tackles for Delpit, 9 for JOK, 8 for Ward, 6 for Newsome and Thornhill. 4.5 sacks for Myles Garrett today, 1 for Michael Hall Jr., Tomlinson and Obo Okoronkwo also getting half sacks of their own. 2 picks for Denzel, 1 for MJ Emerson and 1 for Thornhill is how it went today. Just 3 pass deflections because they didn't really need to. Guys, we appreciate you being on. This one was a fun one. Brown's going to win in a big way and go to 10-1 on the season. We'll see who they have next. Again, also you get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes here of how we run things because I control every team. So you'll see me switch back to the Browns to do some management type things. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Bengals, Week 13, Week 14. 2 more games at the NOS Dome, at the Nagy Sports Dome. As excited to see. So Miles has 24 on the season. Michael Hall Jr. has 17. Aiden Hutchinson has 12. Denzel has 9 picks to lead the NFL. Asante Samuel Jr. and MJ Emerson both with 5. You can see those league leaders over on the right side as well. Deshaun Watson, again, 3,500 yards, just the 20 TDs. So he's trailing Mahomes in a big way, but his yardage is first in the league, which is pretty wild to think of. Browns are going to have 2,000-yard receivers very quickly if they don't already in Coop and Mike Evans. So this one was a lot of fun, gang. We really appreciate you being on. So good to have Kit back on the mic amidst his chaotic life right now. We wish him the best of luck on his move to Seattle and that his house will sell quickly. So we appreciate you guys being on with us. For him out on the left coast, Phil here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy Sports. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. You guys truly are the best. Remember, if you want to take your fandom to the next level, you can use the link in the description of this video to join our Discord channel. We'll tell you in advance of when we're going to sim and chat all things Browns between these sims. Kid, anything else you want to say?
Nope. Appreciate it and glad to be back. Hope to see you all again sometime, hopefully soon.
There you go. That would be great. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of this weekend. Browns going to get the big dub today. They are 10-1 with a chance to play 2 more division opponents coming up shortly. I'll try to get to those maybe later today. If not, definitely we'll get one tomorrow with the Pittsburgh Steelers on deck. You guys are the best. Enjoy your day. Today, as always, we'll get out of here. Go